Hi, welcome to my first Q&A. So thank you to everyone who sent in some really great questions. I picked one, and the reason I picked this one is because it seems to be the most common question I get asked at talks, in group sessions, and very often with clients as well. So what is that question? If I have money left over every month, what should I do with it? Should I invest or should I save? And as usual with me, it's not a direct answer. It's not a you should do this. What I would say to you is, one, do you have your emergency fund set in place? Emergency fund being between 3 and 6 months of your living expenses set aside in an easy accessible bank account. Is that done? Then if that's done, then definitely look at investing. That's very straightforward. If that's not done, if you do not have that set aside, then I would look at how quickly you can build that. And do you want to put 100% towards your emergency fund? Or do you want to put a certain amount towards your emergency fund and then keep an amount for investing? It really depends on how you want to feel about what you're doing. Having that emergency fund is huge for financial security, for feeling good about and how safe you are if you're worried about your job, and if you're worried about any unknown expenses coming up, you have a pot set aside, and whatever happens, you can take care of it. So if you have that, great. If you don't, my recommendation would be to start working towards putting that in place. Everything else you can go to invest. And the thing about investing, though, to bear in mind is the sooner you do it, the more you will earn. All of the metrics show that the sooner you start investing, the wealthier you will be long term. So think about that as well. Think about maybe if you want to have 6 months of emergency fund, get yourself to 3 months and then say, okay, I've got 3 months, I'll put a little bit less towards that, it'll take me a bit longer, but I can start investing with the rest, and that way I'm doing both. So hopefully that answers your question. Hopefully that gives you something to think about. Like I always say, personal finance is finance. Do what works, is personal. Do what works for you. Think about your situation, look at all of your options and make a choice that makes you feel in control, makes you feel empowered and makes sense for you and your life. So for next week, please do send in any other questions that you might have, and I look forward to reading them.